Anyway, right, I've got 7 minutes until my next supervision, which is on stars. And this supervision is just me because my supervision partner didn't want the supervision. This is probably going to be a car crash supo because normally our supervisions are in pairs, but if the supervision is just me, then I have to answer all the questions. You can't share them out. That doesn't happen. It's all on me. Look at this fat stack of notes. Hiya, how are you? I got a weird answer in what I sent you, and then I tried looking at it again. What I got confused with was I had an expression for the mass swept up, but then I realised, oh, it's the mass swept up per second. So then I'd need to know the time of the expansion phase. Okay. I shouldn't have just gone back to that. I started looking at it and thinking, oh, that's wrong. But okay. So in the notes, it says like the main sequence has an intrinsic width. Mu increases because your helium fraction goes up. The temperature and density increase to offset that. But then there's a figure in our notes. The evolution track bends off to the right, corresponding to lower temperature rather than increasing temperature. Right. So more absorption means you can probe less fast, so it appears bigger. I don't know. I thought when forming the white dwarf, a lot of the outer layers are stripped with like all the hydrogen in. Okay. Are we just supposed to know those values for the absolute magnitudes? Now I do, yeah. Thank you, bye. That was a really good supervision. Really useful. I like a good solo supo. The reason I liked that supervision was my supervisor was like, you seem really well prepared. You seem like you know your stuff. You're going to be fine. And you know what? I need that boost. The thing is, supervisors have different approaches. One of my supervisors goes the whole time, oh, this is book work. Oh, are you sure you haven't covered this? I'm surprised you don't know this. And it makes you feel like you're really stupid. Whereas supervisors like the one I just had are like, yes, well done, you got that really small question right, congratulations, pat on the back to you, you know. And I need that praise. I am shocked because about a week ago, if you had asked me in any detail about the evolution of stars, I wouldn't have been able to tell you anything beyond the very basic evolution steps, and we're supposed to know the reasoning behind every little turn on the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. But now I'm pretty confident in it. I've been through it a few times and I reckon I can talk about what's going on in detail. So if I do get an essay type question on evolution of stars, I could crush that. I was gonna say I'm gonna have a coffee, but I'm not even sure if I'm that hungry or thirsty. Maybe I do want a coffee. Nah, I'm gonna get a coffee. The time now has come to go into review phase. You might be wondering, Paige, what is review phase? Let me tell you. Past few weeks, I have been blitzing past paper questions, but every time I've finished one set, I've had a supervision on them and then quickly moved on to the next set, and there have been loose ends that I haven't tied up. I now need to go back and tie up those loose ends. My supervisor commented on my saxophone. That's the second supervisor to comment on my saxophone, actually. It's actually positioned really nicely so that when I have the webcam on my computer, it's right next to me. It kind of frames the background, you know? Am I showing it off? Yeah. And they go, oh, do you play saxophone? And I'm like, oh, that old thing? Why, yes, I do. All right. I got a coffee in the end. I've just realised that was my last supervision ever. It didn't clock beforehand. That was literally my last ever supervision. What? I really don't know how to feel about that. It almost makes me sad. Do you know what? I think now is a good time to acknowledge all of my supervisors and give them a massive shout out. My supervisors in first year, my supervisors in second year, my supervisors in third year. They have literally taught me so much. Supervisions is what makes the quality of teaching at Cambridge so good. They're small group teaching sessions. They really focus in on the individual students. You don't get lost in the crowd. Big thank you to all of my supervisors in my time at Cambridge. Maybe I should save this thank you speech until after I've passed exams, but cheers, supervisors. Hello everyone, I've just come to CAF with my family, and on the menu today is chili con carne.
And yes, I know it doesn't look like the normal surroundings of CAF. We have pictures of me and my sister rather than portraits on the wall. But we've got CAF food right here. Jesus put a chili con carne recipe that they use in CAF on an online site which we downloaded, and my mum has made CAF chili con carne. It's basically the CAF experience but at home. So I'm very excited this evening. We've come out for a family walk this evening. Good to stretch the legs, you know, after being at my desk all day. I am up this morning, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm just about to start a mock exam. As in, I've set up my table in my room. I am getting up a past exam paper that I haven't done any questions from, and I'm literally timing myself 3 hours and attempting it as if it were the real thing. Hopefully this goes well. If this goes badly, it's going to be stressful. Hello everyone. So I have done the mock paper this morning. It went okay. I'm pretty confident I can pass these exams. I found myself getting stumped on things that I know I've been stumped on before, and I need to iron out those problems now. I'm gonna review a number of questions this afternoon, or as many as I can get through, to be quite honest. I'm gonna come back to this paper I did later. I can't mark it because I don't have a mark scheme, but I can definitely review the parts in the notes where I wasn't so sure about things. Let's go. So it is 9:40 and I'm still deep in revision today. I've been spending a long time going through my STARS notes, but I really need to review at least one other module today so I don't get behind, and today doesn't have long left, so it's not looking good. I don't know why I can't stick to schedules. I need to email my supervisor because there was a question about finding the mass of a helium core of a star once the main sequence phase is over, and it should be simple. Use a bit of Einstein's mass energy equation, yet maybe I'm overcomplicating it, but I'm getting wild answers that are definitely not correct. I ended up wasting about an hour staring at that and not going anywhere. And I literally think it's probably a 1 mark, 2 mark question. I kid you not. Hello everyone. So it is midnight and I'm going to bed now. I'm calling it a night. Today's been useful. I can tick off my dynamics review as well now. Let's hope for a good day tomorrow. Hello and welcome to today's update. I apologise for my appearance. Do you know what? The revision life is not a glamorous lifestyle. I'm getting stressed today, so I thought I'd go put a face mask on in an attempt to relax myself. Do you know when information just isn't going in your head as quick as you want it to? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. I did another paper this morning and that was okay. My mum said to me, "Oh Paige, you're not going to be panicking tomorrow, are you?" I said, "Of course I'm going to be panicking. It's the day before my first exam. I always panic." I am just making my PQM cheat sheet. I wonder if I shouldn't call them cheat sheets because it's not really cheating. It's just they're summaries of modules that I'm putting on the top of my notes for each module so that if I need a quick reference during the exam, given that it is open book, I can just refer to my cheat sheet. This time tomorrow I'm going to be sitting my first exam, and that is not an exciting thought. I'm just doing that last minute cram, trying to go through all my notes at speed and remember things, and hopefully even some of the small things that I see in this time will stay in my short-term memory for tomorrow. As you might have noticed earlier in this vlog, and indeed now, I am having a massive breakout on my face. We love it. And it's always when I'm stressed that this happens. I'm not staying up late tonight. That is one thing I am definitely not doing because I don't think the knowledge I gain from staying up late will be worth the decrease in brain function when I'm too tired to do the exam tomorrow. I've learnt from my mistakes last year. I'm not sure how much of a difference the work I do today is going to make, but I'm still going to work. It is 8 o'clock and I want to go to bed at 11 this evening. I actually normally go to bed about midnight, but today I am moving my bedtime earlier. I'm really nervous. Really nervous. I just don't want to let myself down. It's weird circumstances to sit exams, but so many people across the country are sitting exams in this manner this year. Honestly, I've got this. Let's do this. 1 week to finish my degree, almost. I've got a Viva at the end of June, so technically I'm not finished till the 29th or 30th of June, but I'm basically gonna be finished with my degree in a week's time. I'm gonna do 3 more hours of revision and then get to bed. I'm going to end this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to see more content from me. Stay tuned to see how my exams go. Follow my Instagram for more updates on my life. It is @_Paige_Y. I'll see you guys soon with another video. The next video is going to be a scary one, and I'm going to be bricking it all week. We love it. See you guys soon. Bye.